right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. This is kind of a ridiculous video. So I keep up pretty well with the knives on the channel. By the way, this is the Knives Fast channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're new around here, stick around, have some fun. Now, I keep up pretty well with the knives that come in on the channel. But I gotta admit, I have a bit of a flashlight problem. Now, the through night lights that are back here, I do, and over here, I do a pretty good job with giving those. There's two more over here. Holy cow, three more. I do a pretty good job of those, doing like a full first impressions video that gives you price and how to get one and a link and everything else. So I don't feel bad about those. But these three lights right here came in quite a while ago from my buddy Lefty EDC. Now, if you don't follow Lefty, go check him out. I'll leave a link if I remember, but it's just Lefty EDC on YouTube. Great channel, good dude. Check him out. Now, these three lights, here's the thing. We're going to give these a really quick overview. This is definitely not a review or even a real overview of these lights. This is just a really quick thing where I can get them done, get them out to Kevin. He's been waiting forever. Two of these are going in the pass around group, and I'm a complete terrible person about getting these done, which is funny because when he sends me knives, they're gone in like 4, 5, 6 days at the most. So it's just the flashlight thing. It's a mental block in my head. I'm not really good at some of the mechanisms on these flashlights, so I feel like not great at reviewing them. Now, so if you're coming here for in-depth information on these lights, go look at another channel. Go to Lefty. He'll give you the in-depth stuff. This is just a once-over and some thoughts on these three flashlights. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's see. What one did I have? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put my glasses on just so I can see. So the first one is the first Woobin I've checked out on the channel. The Woobin L1 double light source corner easy carry light. Now this guy is LED, of course, max output. Here's this if you want to, come on, focus camera. If you want to freeze this right here, max output 2000. Okay, on the main light 2000, on the side light 1000. And yeah, so really cool. Now what you have is a really interesting light. It has two power buttons and it has two light sources. So if you push this top button, you are turning on this top light, okay? And so just like anything else, you can turn it on. Double click gets you, okay, so single click gets, no, wait, what am I doing here? Is that the only level on that light? Whoops, we got strobe, by the way. Don't forget that. All right. It should cycle. There we go. Now we're cycling through it. All right. So we have a low, medium, and a high. Do we have a night light? Not really. No, we don't. All right. So that one. And then we have a side light, which is really, oops, I hit the wrong button again. Side light, which is this guy right here. So now I can hold it this way. All right. Same deal. Turn it on. If I double click it, if I triple click it, is it going to flash or not? Nope, this one does not flash. And you can cycle through it just by hitting, holding the button, okay? So the cool thing about this is it swivels. So you can now have that side light be your top light and the top light be your side light. That is pretty cool. They say it's for good, like shooting around a corner or whatever, which, why would you need to do that? I don't know. Great knurling here, rechargeable. You have your rechargeable door right here for a USB-C. Really interesting light to say the least. Again, you got that top light, which, like I said, now you can rotate like that. Okay, turn it off. And now you got your side light, which is now your top and now your side. So really cool. They're different emitters on them. And again, the different levels, the top one is brighter at 2000 lumens. Now, if I go over here, we're going to tell you, I will leave a link down. These are $158. Magnetic tail cap, so you can attach it to something if you need to. Up to 90 hours of power in low mode. Listen to that carefully. So really cool. Again, really functional light. Does have a pocket clip for those of you that appreciate a pocket clip on a flashlight, which I do. It's a little bigger light, maybe for, and by the way, you can do both light sources at the same time. So that's also pretty cool. Now that will drain your batteries in a giant hurry. Okay, so that's this one. If I get time, I will try to insert some outdoor footage at the end, but I've got to get these out to Lefty tomorrow, so we'll see. The next one is the Nitecore EDC 35. Now, Nitecore reached out to me recently, and they're sending me an EDC 25, which is a really cool looking light. I will tell you right off the bat, the knurling and the feel on this Nitecore is really nice. This feels very, very substantial. I love this bezel here. Really cool looking bezel. You have a tail switch. You do have a lock here, a sliding lock to lock it, so you cannot turn it on or off. You do have a pocket clip that is removable. LED emitter, again, the Nitecore EDC 35. Now, this one is one of the ones that I'm having trouble figuring out all of the methods, and I am not your expert. So you can flash on turbo by just half pressing the end cap. Let's see, what else do we do on a half press? That's it. You just get that. Now, when you're doing that, you do get your battery level there, or is that your battery level or your intensity? That is the battery level. Okay, so I was correct. Now, what's cool is you swivel this guy right here to get to your USB-C connector there. So it just sort of covers it up and you swivel. That is cool. Now, this is the part that I have trouble with. So if you push and hold, you get full-on turbo, okay? So push and hold, or, you know, like a long press, but it goes off. Now, what I've been doing is, if I press it quickly, now we are on steady mode, and I can press through the levels, okay? And then you press quickly, okay? Whoops, didn't turn off, see? Okay, so it's a quick press, quick full press, and then cycle through by just half tapping, and then a quick press turns it off, okay? So that's, this is a really intense light. Now, this is, like I said, the EDC 25 from Nitecore. Let's see. It's got power indicator and, well, it says that's power indicator. So which is it? This is power indicator. I guess it means battery because it shows a battery level. Yep, that's it. All right. And we've got 5,000 lumens. So when you do that, that is 5. And look at that path, the beam on this guy. This thing is crazy. 550 meters. And look at the size. This is not a humongous light. Very nice. Impact resistant to 2 meters and IP68. Here's all your info if you want to freeze on that, if it even focused. Very cool. And I like the size. Now, if we compare the Wubin and the Nitecore, they're fairly similar size, both diameter and height. So really cool. Again, I will try to do some outdoor footage really quick at the end of this. We'll see if that actually happens. Your guess will be as good as mine. Now we have the Olight Javelot 2. And that is this guy right here. Oh, come on. Javelot. And I guess I'm going to... Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you on the Nitecore how much it was. Where is it? The Nitecore is $89.95. That is a super well-built, super intense light for $90. It really is. So that one is really cool. Now, the Javelot, I'll go ahead and do that. This guy, where'd it go? The Javelot is a $209 at Olight's site. Again, you can use code KF10 at Olight and get 10% off as long as it's not on sale. If it's on sale, it will not help you. It is rechargeable with a magnetic charger. and it has 2,500 lumens and shoots 1,050 meters. Again, this guy was 500 meters, 1,050 meters. This is a big, meaty flashlight like you used to see the big mag lights and stuff. Dual switches. It's got a side switch and a tail switch for turbo access. So really cool. Again, it's got indicators as well, both for battery and intensity. And you start by turning it on the back. You can see this guy is crazy spotlight. This is not a broad fill the area. This is a spotlight, okay? And so when I hit this, you can see there it gives you both the intensity and the battery. If I cycle up, there you go. See that? Intensity and battery. Really cool. Again, that tail switch turns it on and off, and you know, it gets you some crazy intensity. Let's see. Turn it off. Okay, come on. There we go. I'm trying to figure out, it says it goes straight to turbo, but it does not, because that is not turbo. Yeah, okay, so it did do that. I'm crazy. But this knurling is insane. This thing is not heavy for the size of it. It is a long, big light. I mean, just to compare, again, to the Nikkor EDC 25. I mean, look, it's if you hold it down here, it's the same diameter, but it's like that much of it. it's a huge, and you get this big case here. And the case comes with a sheath and my phone, apparently. It does not come with my phone. So do not try to take my phone. Again, $209 for this guy. And again, thanks to Lefty for sending these. Again, 2,500 lumens max. It says max runtime 12 days. Let's do something real quick. I'm not even sure I've done this myself yet, but I want to see whatever kind of battery or batteries are in here. Are you not going to come out? Well, apparently it doesn't come out that way. So let's try this way. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure how to get the battery out. We've disassembled the flashlight almost completely, and the batteries don't seem to want to come out. So not going to be able to tell you what the battery in there is because it doesn't seem to want to come out. So again, not your expert on the flashlights. Now, some of them, if they're more simple, I kind of feel like an expert. But in this case, not at all. So I will try to take these out back at the end of this video and show you guys some outdoor footage. But just in case, just make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. I may say that again at the end if I actually do the outdoor footage. So I just wanted to get this recorded so I can work to get these back to Lefty. So hope you guys enjoyed this crazy video that's not really all that helpful. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully it's helpful in some way, and definitely thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel. All right, as sort of promised, here we are on the back with these three flashlights. So let's go with the Wubin L1 first. So we'll go with the top light to begin with, and we'll go ahead and crank that sucker up. Let's focus down there. Is that all the way bright? Yes, it is. So you see a pretty decent throw. It is definitely a narrower beam, if you will, of that hot spot. Very nice though. All right. And then we've got the side here. Let's take that. Whoops. Let's take that all the way up. All right. So that is more of a wider beam. So that is cool that you have that option. And then of course you can twist this sucker and you can now make that your top. So that makes more sense because that one's got a wider beam, but it doesn't, I don't know. It still throws pretty good. But not quite as spotted. So that very interesting light. Whoa, I'm blinding you guys. I'm sorry. So that is the Wooba. Now you can do both as well. So there you go. You got one shining over here and one shining out there. That's pretty sweet as well. I don't even have this twisted all the way. Here we go. All right. Well, really, so you can kind of, that would be cool too, because you can kind of light up down at your feet and out there. So that's kind of cool as well, but it would drain your battery pretty quick, I would think. All right. Second one is the EDC 35 from back. He's been missing it. So very cool. Quite the throw. Again, not necessarily one to fill up an area, more of a thrower. The video, definitely like, comment, subscribe, and go subscribe to Lefty EDC and check him out and give him some thanks. And thank you guys for watching the Knives Fast channel.